What's up? It's your girl, Chris Kalen, back with another episode of Princess Diaries. And I'm very excited. I'm excited about every guest, but I'm excited about this guest because technically, like, we spoke in the beginning at Blue in the River, one of my very first live podcast interviews, I would like to say. And now we are here. So much has changed. So I would like to welcome back Nephew Jones. And he is a fast rising star in Southern Soul music and a true son of Charleston, South Carolina. Known as the Geechee Prince of Southern Soul, Nephew Jones has taken the culture by storm with his hits like Moonshine in the Trunk and My Type of Carrying On, racking up millions of views and bringing the trail ride to the national stage. Like I said, I caught up with him in May at Blue in the River, and now we about to catch up again, catch up. But I'm super excited to be here. How are you, Nephew Jones?
I'm great, man. I'm happy to be here. Glad to be here.
Listen, so much has changed from the last time we spoke, and that's just crazy. So we were talking a little bit off camera, just how fast things change. So, like, Cartier is your cousin.
Yeah.
Cartier Brown, if you don't know, the Cartier Brown from the Delicious Miss Brown. And she told you, like, when it happens, it happens. So, like, when we spoke, I think you just dropped My Type of Carrying On. Yeah?
That's the funny part. My Type of Carrying On actually came out December 2023.
Really?
And it caught on, like, later.
You started pushing? Oh, yeah, wow.
It just caught on, like, I was pushing it.
Right.
And then it just caught on, like, when they made the dance to it.
Yeah.
That's when it really started catching on.
So, like, from May to this is now January 26th, how much has changed?
So much. That's really when it started, too, like, May. That's when, like, all the shows and the bookings from May through December, I had 70 shows.
Damn.
In 8 different states.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So just traveling from state to state, seeing different people, different fans, like, what was that like?
You know, I had to live in the moment at the same time because it's like, I got to go out here and perform, so I couldn't be too overwhelmed by it. Mm-hmm. But it was like joyfully overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Joyfully overwhelming.
It was joyfully overwhelming for sure, because it was like, this is what I always dreamt of for my whole life, and then for it to be finally happening, it's like, now we here.
Right.
And it's like, I felt like I already prepared myself for it.
And just seeing like how you moved the stage, and I was on your YouTube page, so I saw Dawn Jones.
Yeah.
We saw the evolution from Dawn Jones to Nephew Jones.
Yeah.
And seeing the cover. So like, what make you just like shift gears and say I'm getting my Southern Soul bag?
It was I was at a point in my life where I wouldn't say tired, but I was like, I need to do something different. I didn't want to rap no more.
Right. I
didn't want to do like that style, because as I got older, like, that wasn't really my lifestyle anymore.
Right.
And when I got introduced to Southern Soul, I was like, this sounds so familiar. Like, this sounds like juke joint music.
Yeah.
Like, Liquor House, you know what I'm saying?
Literally. Every time I'm like, Harpo's juke joint.
Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. And I'm like, it's just all full circle, because I used to sing like gospel quartet and everything. So It kind of has that type of,
that feel to
it as well. So when I got into it, I was like, I got to change my name. But I wanted to like reinvent myself as a whole new artist, because I'm like, I'm a younger artist going into like a more older predominant genre.
Right.
So I was like, I gotta have something that's gonna stand out. Like, I ain't no cowboy. You ain't gonna see me with no hats and no boots on. I might do it just for the fun.
Right.
But I said, I'm like everybody's favorite nephew. The
right.
nephew that come to the cookout late.
Leave with all the plates.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring the moonshine.
Right. So I'm like, and that's me. That's just me, like, naturally and just everyday living. So I'm like, Nephew Jones.
Heck yeah. And it definitely stuck. It's a thing. Yeah. It has a ring to it.
It has a ring.
So, known as the Geechee Prince of Southern Soul, which I love, just so Charleston.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you personally?
For so long, Charleston has been wanting to get put on the map for rap.
Yes.
And being that it's a totally different genre that an artist has put Charleston on the map for, that's why, I mean, it's self-proclaimed.
Right.
I'm the Geechee Prince of Southern Soul. There's no other Southern Soul artist that's representing Charleston.
Right.
So it's like I'm the one that's gonna put it on the map in this particular genre.
And I just always feel like people from Charleston, I don't know if it's because I'm biased, I just feel like everyone just like look at us differently. Like, granted, I know it's the accent, but I just feel like it's the way we carry ourselves. Yeah. But it's just like, one, you being as young as you are, two, being from Charleston, and like, you have a lot of people who are established in like the Southern Soul realm. So like, what was it like, stepping into this whole new realm?
It was so it was new, and it was like uncharted territory for me because I didn't know anybody. You know, like in the rap or R&B game, you know who like
Right.
the producers are and the artists and everything. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know who the so-called big names were, anything like that. I was just out networking with people, just working and everything. But I knew what I wanted to do with it.
Right.
I knew I had a totally different sound than what I was hearing from everybody else. So I was just trying to really get my feet wet with it to like feel it out. Like,
Right.
and what I realized was it's not as fast as the rap game or the R&B game. It's a lot slower. So that's why I was able to slow cook singles and not have to put out whole projects, because I'm like, they not going to listen to 7 songs.
Right.
You give them one good song, they going to listen to it forever.
And I'm so happy you said that. So, like, I would do, music reviews or whatever. And it's just like, people would send in their songs. But it's just like, if you got a good song, let that song cook.
Let it cook.
But so many times, it's just kind of like, I got this song, but like this one better.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, we want to hear a single.
Yeah.
We want to hear a good single, and we want to run that single until we can't run it anymore.
Yeah.
And when we get tired of that single, then we want to hear your other
Give us
single.
another
But
one,
like, it's so many times it's like, do you want to push like you said, seven singles at one time? And like, no, that's not how it's gonna work.
That's not what the consumer wants.
No, it's not. So like, the fact that you listen to that, and let's see, you had My Type of Carrying On, that is currently, when I checked YouTube as of today, 3.2 million views on YouTube. Again, I'm looking at this camera. My Type of Carrying On, Nephew Jones, 3.2 million views as of today. So by the time this interview drops, it's probably gonna be more. You'll probably be at 4 million by then.
Yeah, facts.
But like, so just and it climbed up quickly.
Yeah.
It climbed up quickly. So like, tell me the whole process. Shooting it, having people come out, all of that.
So I was very strategic with the video because I knew the song was gonna be a hit. So I wanted to wait to do the video until the song became a hit because I wanted so many people to be a part of it. I already had a vision for it.
Right.
So once I saw the streaming numbers started going up, I'm like, now is the time to shoot the video.
Yeah.
So when we shot the video, I did 3 different locations: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did 2 of them. I did one in Atlanta, then we did Batesburg, and then Columbia. So I wanted like the field party, I wanted like the juke joint feel, and then I wanted the line dancers. And I was able to incorporate all of that in that shoot. And organically, the songs, the video just, I'm talking about 110,000 a week.
You cannot go down TikTok without hearing that song. It literally, it was somebody was just kind of like, the world is crumbling and we're line dancing. Yeah. We're having a blast line dancing, actually. Facts. But yeah, so it's just kind of like, you couldn't escape it if you wanted to. And then it's just like, when Charlamagne got a whiff of it, hearing it on the #1 syndicated morning show. So like, were you listening live, or did people call you telling you they heard the song?
So I had just had a show that Sunday before. So I'm in the hotel and my phone is blowing up Monday morning. I'm like, why is everybody calling me all these messages and everything?
Early.
Right. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
They're like, bro, we just heard it on the Breakfast Club. I was like, y'all tripping.
Right.
And then somebody sent me the actual video clip.
Somebody's gonna record it. Like, somebody was gonna record it.
I was like, that just happened.
Yeah, that's you.
That really just happened. I think it was that moment. I was like, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here now. It's here.
And that's just the thing, and it's just kind of like, everyone heard this, like, in real time.
In real time.
And it's like, people probably who you haven't heard from in years, like, we heard your song.
Yes, from Dallas
everywhere.
to California, like, people calling me from everywhere, like, bro, I think I just heard your song on the radio. Like, yeah, you did.
You did. That was me.
That's me.
That was me.
That's
and it's
me
just like, you go back and play it over and over and over. And it's just like, at the end, that's something nobody can take from you.
Nope.
Like, that is yours. Like, that's your song, your baby.
I had a clues bomb dropped on my name. Come on.
Come on. Everybody can't say that, friend. Only a few amount of people can say that.
Everybody can't say
We're amount of people who can say that.
Yeah,
and it feels good. So, like, just being embraced by, like, so I feel like the trail ride community, like, that's a totally different community that I was just, like, exposed to. I did not know about. Like, so my homegirl, she's from St. Stephen's, and like, when I was talking about it, she was like, yeah, you never came to a trail ride. I was like, you never invited me. She was like, well, I just didn't think that was your thing.
Right.
I was like, well, it's cool now, so now you got to invite me. But like, to someone who's never been, like myself, what is a trail ride? What is the experience like?
It was new to me too. So I went to one without even being like booked. I was like, let me just go see.
Right.
You know, like let me go see what it is.
Be in the culture.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about you got horses, you got all types of different animals and ATVs and people just having fun. They just drinking, partying, having fun. It ain't no riffraff, ain't no arguing. They got the paddy wagon, so if you don't want to get on like a four-wheeler, you can get on the flatbed and they ride the flatbed through the trail ride, and somebody got music and everything like that playing. So it's just like a big family reunion. That's really what it is, with a bunch of people who don't dance, people who line dance, people who just move and dance. Like, it don't matter. People just out there having a good time.
It's not like just one big tailgate.
That's exactly what it is.
That's cool.
That's exactly what it is. You got food trucks and all type of stuff that be out there too. So it's a good time.
No, that sounds like when I see the videos and I'm just like, you know what? I'm when it get warm again.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to go. Like, I just gotta, just to do it. Just
Experience
to do it.
it.
An experience. Like, why not? And just to see like how Southern Soul is just really taking over. So like, why do you think Southern Soul hit, as far as like having breakout artists from down here versus like rap? Or any other genre, really.
That's a great question.
Besides gospel, because gospel takes off down here.
And that's going to be a part of my answer. If you look at other cities that blew up in their respective genre, Atlanta blew up off rap, talking about what Atlanta was about. New York, same thing. In the South, we're about family, culture, Bible base, soul. So it's like, we are what it came from. So we have to be the ones to keep the soul going.
Right.
So that's why we have it like enriched and rooted in us, and we got to be the ones to put it back out. So that's why it's like now the King Georges, the Nephew Jones, the 803s from South Carolina, we have a different type of Southern soul style that people have never heard before.
Right.
And for a long time, we've been trying to do it with rap or with other stuff like that, but gospel and Southern soul, blues, that's like, we originated that sound. Not originated, but that was our original sound.
Right.
Like, that's what comes from us just naturally. So I feel like a lot of us, like church, born kids and stuff like that, quartet boys is what we'll call it and stuff like that. A lot of us just have that in us, and we wanted to explore other stuff, and then it just came back around like, this is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, we sound like old men, but we young, know, like, and that's what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they want to hear.
Listen, when I saw King George, I was like, oh, you're young. I was just like, oh, like, I don't know. I thought that man was like 65.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's King George?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
But yeah, no, just like having that feel, and it just feels Southern. It feels like a cookout. It feels like a tailgate. It feels like a little warm, you know? So, and I think that's what it is, why people are just so drawn to it.
Yeah.
And they gravitate towards it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, definitely. I was at first, like, every time I hear Southern Soul music, I'm like, Lord, I feel like I'm in Harpo's Juke Joint on Color Purple.
Yeah.
But like, it's something that I will definitely say, like, the more you hear it, just like, okay, like, I just catch myself saying it subconsciously. I'm like, okay, am I part of the group now?
I
like,
think you're coming around, because at first you
know, when I first think I told you, I was like,
you was a little,
I was like, I
used to see some of the posts. I'm like, she gonna come around.
I was like, I was just so upset at homecoming. Like, okay,
that's the one I saw. That's the
this
post.
That's my thing. And there's no offense. Let me look in this camera when I say this. It is no offense. And like, I think everyone is amazing. Straight across the board. I love every genre of music. However, when you are catering to a general crowd, like, it's different if I'm going to a trail ride, obviously, because I'm going to hear Southern Soul music. But for a university homecoming, and you just gonna have all Southern Soul artists, I would have been cool with two.
Yeah.
Too cool. But everybody, no, I was not pleased. I was not pleased. And once again, it had nothing to do with the artists.
Right.
It was more of the people who put it on, because come on now, like.
But they had another one like the next day, right? Like,
no, it got canceled because of the shooting. Yes.
Right,
so when I was gonna crowd surf the Gucci Man, I could not. So. So, homecoming 2026. I hope y'all fix that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that was the first year for the love. Anyway, that's no here there, because I'm about to start ranting. Right. But all right, so like, with the Charleston music scene, I know we got artists coming up who I did see getting a lot of good support. Trim. So like, I would see like, that coming up as far as the hip hop scene, and I don't know. I kind of feel like the Carolinas in itself is like on this cusp of like blowing up. You got people like you got the baby, you got 803 Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that I have noticed, which I do want to ask, like, what do you think stops you or any artist from being a one-hit wonder? Because you know that's the thing. It's like, okay, you got a hit. Can you do it? Can you do it again?
I think what people who have a hit have to do is don't listen to the outside noise.
Right.
Because you know how hard it is to have a hit.
It's hard. And to get a Billboard hit?
Come on now.
Like, that's...
So don't let nobody force you or pressure you to feel like you got to make another one right away, because you don't become a one-hit wonder until 5 years, 10 years after you had that one hit.
Listen.
You don't have to rush and make another one right after that.
Not at all.
You know, so you can't listen to the me, because then what happens is you start going and just trying to make music and making it, and it's not going to come organic.
Right.
You know,
you're
just trying
forced.
to force it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need to do that. Just be an artist and create. You know, if it's supposed to be a hit, it'll be a hit.
It was some artist on TikTok, I forgot, and he did have a hit, and he was just like, this is what it looks like when you a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
And he was living great.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just kind of like,
you need one.
Listen, people cannot get one. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, when you realize, like, trolls just talking, it's just like, oh, you don't have one, though.
You're not even a musician.
You didn't even get invited to any award show. Like not even a local award show. Like, we forget that. Speaking of award shows, are you going to BET Awards this year?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't heard much about it yet.
I think you should be there. I don't know if we need to do a campaign. I don't know who we need to call, who we need to tag.
Let's see who we need to. Let's see who we need to do.
We need Nephew Jones on the red carpet at the BET Awards.
For sure.
And like with the Grammys coming up, like, let's say, speaking to existence, you get nominated for a Grammy. What would that be like?
Oh man, I'm gonna be completely honest. And this is nothing to take away from award shows or anything like that, because we all love recognition.
Right.
It's not a big thing to me.
Really?
It really isn't, because I think I really just do it for the love of it. And what means more to me is when like people come up to me or message me and tell me how much my song affects them in their lives, or how much it made them happy, or it makes their mom happy, or hey, my mom was in a coma, but when I play this song, she just be dancing in her bed. It's the stuff like that that means more than awards. Like, I won some awards. I didn't even pick them up yet. They ain't mail it to me. And I'm like, if I get them, I'll get them.
Right.
You know? But it really don't matter. You know, like, if it happens, it happens, you know.
Right.
Thank God. But it ain't something that I'm going to be, you know, mad about if it don't happen. But I'll definitely be, you know, grateful if it does.
And I'll never forget, over the holidays, so you were doing a holiday give back, and I didn't. So like, you know, my mom lives in the area where you were doing it at. So she was like, I think I see Nephew Jones, and I was just like, huh? She was like, yeah, he's feeding people. Yeah. She was like, oh, that's so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Like, so that's just the thing. And it's just kind of like, you know, when you just do things like that, doing it from the community, just doing it from the heart, like that, those are the things that matter. When you actually like get out there and like you touch, and people can actually like see you, talk to you, feel you, and be like, oh, you took time out your day to do this, because you got a super busy schedule. Like, outside of the door, he got his managers and stuff with him. The phone has been going off since we started this interview.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just a vibrate.
But like, just the whole time. So it's just kind of like, you know, to go from like, at one point the phone wasn't ringing, there wasn't getting any bookings, to like probably having to turn bookings down now. So like, what has that been like? Because it happened quick. So like, what was that transition like? And how do you prepare for something like that?
You really don't. You just got to kind of go with the moment, and you learn as you go to as well. Especially somebody for me, like, I'm fully independent. You know, I move at the beat of my own drum. I don't have, you know, no label partners or nothing like that. So I really had to just kind of go off of, you know, what I knew and what I saw the people doing, and then trial and error. Right. Until I started like meeting new people and getting in connects with the people that I knew would be able to handle the booking better than I can. Right. You know, because they had 5-6 years in the game. So it's like, all right, let me connect with them. And that's just doing it day by day. Right. You know,
and realizing you need a team.
Yeah. Yeah. You really do. Yeah. You can only do but so much by yourself. Exactly. When you get to a certain point of success, you need people to help. Yes. You need it. Or it's gonna drain you. Man, listen, we would have just been starting this interview if I was doing this by myself. And I'm like, all right now. So
you need help,
You
but having a good team, trustworthy people.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want people on your boat who's drilling holes in your boat.
Facts.
And you don't know why you're sinking.
Mm-hmm.
So that discernment is real.
Yeah.
So
and you don't need people that try to be bigger than the program.
Yeah. Everyone needs to understand what the program is.
Yeah.
It's just like if you say you're here to support Nephew Jones, I need everything to be here supporting Nephew Jones.
Mm-hmm.
If you trying to divert, that's cool, but you can't be a part of this program.
Right.
Because my whole thing is just like once we make it, then everyone is going to be happy. Yep. Everyone's going to be happy once we make it. Everyone, do you need a social media person? You need a cameraman? Mm-hmm. But it's like if you stay down with me right now, when we make it, you don't get weird, then it's all going to make sense. But you got to have people who's willing to stay down.
Absolutely.
Like you have to. And I keep telling people it's so imperative. Mm-hmm. Like anytime people start getting weird, I'm like, yeah, you can't come.
Right.
You got to go.
Right.
Like, love you, but you got to go.
Right. and it's like, you see it right in the beginning too.
You do.
You give them that inch, and once they take that inch, don't even try to get them the mile.
Like you gotta cut
Go
it.
ahead, cut it.
Because when you don't cut it right there and then, you regret it, and you think about that time where it's like, dang,
I should have been cut. Yeah.
And you can't get mad at nobody but yourself. Because your other friends told you to cut it, but he was like, no, like,
man, he good. He gonna tighten up.
In fact, he was not good.
Right. At all.
Like, at all. But, like, no, it's just really cool. So, like, you've accomplished so much just in this little small time frame. Mm-hmm. So, like, what's next? Honestly, I hate asking people what's next because I hate when people ask me that. I'm like, the next day. Yeah. But, like, what do you have coming up? Like, what can we look for?
So, tonight, new single dropping called Shake It.
Oh. Yeah. Is this a line? I'm going to have to learn another line dance.
So I don't make music for people to line dance to.
So what's it like with the whole, because I feel like, okay, trail ride community is one thing, but like the trail dancers, that's a whole nother world. Like Absolutely. If they like your music, they're pushing you to number one.
Yeah, they are. So the dance that was created, shout out to Leah Reyes. She from Athens, Georgia.
Shout out to her.
From Pretty Wild Steppers. When she created the dance, like, I didn't know nothing about line dancing. He was like, hey, we like that song. We want to make a dance for it. I was like, all right, cool.
Right.
And the dance was so smooth. Like, it fit the song and everything. It wasn't too busy. I was like, all right, cool. I never thought it would have catapulted the song the way it did. Because the song's already good. So when you got a good song and then you got a good dance to go with it.
It was like the sprinkles on top.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was because the song was already a hit.
The song was a bop. Like, I love the song.
Yeah, you know, so when the dance got incorporated, that's when not just the juke joint people, but now the line dancers, and then they're all over the place.
Everywhere.
Like, every city I go to.
People in China line dancing.
Yes.
Like, I was like, okay, Singapore?
Yes. Like, literally. And if you got one of them songs, like, they gonna this about to be the new electric slide.
Literally, no, it is.
It's about to be the new electric slide.
It is a new electric slide. Yeah. Like literally now, when like DJs play that whole the line dance little conglomerate at parties, that is in there. Like I was at some party in Colombia. And they played My Type of Carrying On. And when I tell you the whole floor started moving, I was like, I am from Charleston, but I don't know it. Shit. I just want to blend in the back. I'm going to just record. Like, I'm going to just record and tag him. Like, I wanted to contribute in some way, but I had no time. I was like, I don't want to be the person who's stuffing all, like, and everybody looking at you because they stepping on their foot. It's like, I'm going to just let him know that y'all are having a blast doing this. Yeah. But so I'm going to cut you off. Your new single dropping tonight.
Yeah, new single, Shake It. And I took my time before I wanted to put out, a new song because I didn't want to extinguish My Type of Carrying On. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the same time, My Type of Carrying On has not spread like a wildfire to it. It's uncontrollable now.
Yes.
So it's like now I feel like I owe my core fans and audience new music.
Right.
And now's the time for it, and it's like, I can incorporate this, carrying on gonna carry on.
Yes,
it ain't no stopping.
4 million views by the time this come out. I'm saying
I'm telling you. And it's not gonna slow down at all. So at the same time, you can put out a song too fast and you can wait too long to follow up. Yeah. So I didn't want to wait too long,
And that's the timing.
Yeah.
The timing is the thing. Yeah.
Because this song's been done almost a year. But I just wanted to take my time. I wanted to wait till the right moment, not want that dopamine hit to just put out something different because, just had the urge to. Like, no, let me just take my time. and let me just follow God. Like whenever God tell me to go ahead and do it, then we're gonna go ahead.
And that's when everything just be perfect.
Yeah.
When you listen to God timing, and it's just kind of like, this was right, and everything just falls in line the way it's supposed to.
Yep.
So I got a couple of rapid fire questions. Okay,
let's go.
All right, studio session or live performance?
Live performance.
Trail ride or big city stage?
Trail ride.
Moonshine in the trunk or my type of carrying on?
My type of carrying on.
Charleston or where do you feel most inspired? Charleston or anywhere else in the world?
Anywhere else in the world.
Ooh, why that one? I agree though, but I just want to know why.
Let me dive into this a little bit.
Yes.
Being from Charleston, I love my city.
Mm-hmm.
I love the people. But you hear this from anybody from any city.
Yeah.
That it is so hard to get the support of your city until you start
making it somewhere else. And then they're like, "Oh, you're cool again."
Oh, you from Charleston,
right?
And it's like because you seen people in Arkansas and Alabama and Mississippi,
right?
You know, supporting, and it's like, "Oh, let's go ahead and support them now." And I used to always hear people say that, but when it happened to me, I was like, "Your hometown." That's exactly what happened.
Always the last people to be on.
The Charleston was the last one, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they on.
Right? It's like I appreciate the support.
Yeah, even the radio stations, even that Blue. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
they cut my performance short at Blue on the River last year. And I'm like, y'all gonna treat me like this at home?
Wow.
I'm like, I don't get treated like this nowhere else. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you now, anytime anybody treat me any kind of way at home, I'm gonna let them know that other people treat me so much better in other places, and y'all need to tighten up.
Because this is home. Because my whole thing is like, when you get your Grammy and you get these awards, they're going to want to call and say, well, I got this much. Yeah. And it's like, well, no, but this is this much. Yeah. And everyone wants a favor, and then they want the hometown favor. Yeah. But it's like, man, you will never forget how somebody made you feel. Mm-hmm. You will never forget. I might have forgot what you said and how you said it, but I know how I felt, and I know I didn't like it.
Exactly. I'm talking about it can be 5-10 years later, and I don't want people to feel so entitled to the hometown discount or anything like that just because you saw me planting the seeds. You never came to help, but you saw it.
And you never want to pay me my actual whole fee.
And now that I'm reaping the harvest, you want a discount on the harvest. Make that make sense.
No, it don't. The math don't math.
That don't make sense. So there is no hometown discount.
No, it's the price.
The price is the price.
And when Kelly say yesterday's price is not today's price. So
it ain't.
It's different.
And that's just what it is. And if you don't like it, so well. Because I ain't wrong.
And that's the after I started doing my live show, I was like, the pricing has changed. Yeah. Like this. If I want to do the production and want to get it to a certain point and all of these different things, like you got to respect that. It's like you don't have to pay, but somebody else is going to.
Somebody going to.
And that's fine. And it's okay. And the thing about it, 8 times out of 10 is not going to be from somebody from here. Nope. Like, so that's just the thing. Yeah, and it's like
that much just to come to North Charleston.
Mean you like? Yeah. I don't care if you know where I live at. Yeah, that is.
I don't care. We're going to the North Pole. That's the price. That's the price.
I don't care, and you gotta respect that because when I do stuff for you, I don't ask for no discount.
Nope. Like nobody for a discount.
I pay your price, and I'm gonna tip you. Yeah. So it's just like I just want you to do the same.
Yep.
That's it.
And you're gonna get what you're paying for.
And that's the thing, because you're asking me for a reason. You're asking me for a reason. Like
I ain't have 70+ shows last year for no reason.
Oh, talk to him, friend. What you say? You having how much?
70+.
Oh, okay, and we're gonna double that this year.
Come on now.
Okay, triple that while you playing, because the way the phones is going off.
I'm talking about every single day.
Listen,
shout out
but
to my
like
Magic Keisha. I know she tired of that phone ringing call.
She was like, because we gotta keep it ringing. She was like, get into the next one, get into the next bag. But like, I'm just so proud of you and just like everything that you have to do. And like the fact that, you still got the time to come sit with me.
Yeah.
Like,
and I reached out to you. I was like, hey.
And I appreciate that so much because, like when people like get the wave that you have, like I've had like artists from down here whose song ain't going nowhere, not close to 1 million views, not close to none of that. And it's just like, no, I can't sit down with you right now. Okay, cool. Okay, whatever. Like, I interview some cool people, but that's cool. So like the fact that you hit me up and just like I just appreciate the support, even with Rocket. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so like anything that you got going on, like even if I'm a Southern Soul fan, just for you,
right?
For you.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, so like how can people like get in contact with you? How can they stream your music? All this good stuff.
Yeah, so nephewjones.com. What is the easiest possible way to make people get in contact with me, get to my music, my videos or whatever. Because people don't want to, hey, go to the comments, click this link, and then when you click this link, put in this and that. People don't want to do all that.
Right.
If they got something real fast, they can just click and everything comes up. They way more susceptible to go check out everything else you got going on because it's right there.
You have your moonshine and you whatever.
Yeah.
Have you thought about like just getting your own? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. We will cut that there. Period. All right. Princess Diaries podcast. So make sure you are streaming Moonshine in the Trunk, My Type of Carrying On, and Shake It.
Comes out tonight. By the time y'all see this, it's gonna be out.
It's gonna be out. So we need to have that by 1 million views by the time this interview drops.
Facts.
Thank you. But yeah,
Facts.
thank you for sitting with me.
I appreciate you, man.